Hey guys, it's me, Hunter. I'm coming at you with what a lot of you have been asking for. I've heard a lot of questions about. Some people on Skype, they've even asked. But here is my CAC, or Clone Army Customs, collection video and review. I'm going to kind of go over what makes Clone Army Customs the site for me and why it should be the site for you for all your custom clone needs. CAC, or Clone Army Customs, Taylor Page, and all those employees. If any of you guys do see this, I really hope this helps you guys as well as helps me. I really like your work, and we're going to get right into kind of going over not just what I consider the best troopers of the one I own, but why you guys are so good at what you do. Anyways, so here we are. I got 12 total. As you can see, kind of various regular troopers to commandos to captain to commanders to ARC troopers to experimental ARC troopers. What I really like is everything's printed, entirely printed. They make their own, the designs are obviously taken from the clones that you see in Clone Wars and are thrown onto prints. And I don't know exactly how he does it, but all I know is they are all printed, no decaling whatsoever. And then all their cloths, like the shoulder, the pauldron, and the hip capes, and all that. And for those of you who have seen the recon armor on two of my figures, their cloth is really amazing, really nice. It's like Lego. I almost consider it better. It stays nice and molded to the trooper. Biggest problem, not biggest problem, kind of a good problem to have, I guess, just to watch out for, is for the hip capes. They're so stiff that if you keep their legs in a certain position for a long time, the hip cape will mold to that. So as long as you keep them straight leg down the entire time, unless you're using them for that mock or that stop motion, it's going to be great, and they'll still hold up when you're done. Really nice. I really like that. I'll kind of get into some cloth detailing and stuff a little later as we progress through the video. Another thing I really do like are their attachments. As you can see here, CAC on the Experimental Echo, he's got the antennas. Fox and Cody have their sun visors. Very nice, very well made. And what I really like about them is, I'll also go into more detail, is you can use other attachments with those. They aren't like the Lego ones. So that's pretty much a giant overview of why I like Clone Army Customs. So I'm going to bring out, or I'm going to zoom in on a couple of the greater figures that I have that you can see the most detailing on. Unfortunately, a lot of the detailing, or some of them, I can't really show you that well on camera. The best is to go to their website and look at their really well taken pictures, as well as my reviews on each of these figures, and as well as just taking my word for it as all the credit as I apparently get. Anyways, so we're gonna back up the camera a little bit. I'm going to put down my kind of all famous display. So we're going to bring out, we're going to start with the kicks. And I'm going to turn to the side. Because something that I really like, we're going to zoom in. Hopefully that'll focus. Zoom back out a little bit. What I'm really trying to get to focus on, it's hard to see, obviously. I'm going to see if I can stack this up a little bit more. But what's really good, really nice, is that his medical emblem detailing. Like I said, it's hard to see on the camera, but you can even see the little lines that are here, here, and here, as well as the little red circle that the emblem is in. If you look up a picture of Kix, you will see the emblem, and that emblem is exactly the same. As far as I can tell, it is exactly the same. A very nice figure to have in your collection as a medic. But like I said, highlight of this figure is definitely the emblem. I will, after I go through each of these guys, I will take them off their stands, or take the camera off the stand, and I can show you a little closer. But as a quick overview, like I said, the emblem, the amount of detailing CAC puts into the figures is really nice. Another thing, really well sold point for me, right here on Commander Wolf. You can see it right there, the Coruscant emblem. Again, not as detailed on this camera like I said, but hopefully when I take this off the stand, I can get you a better view. If not, go to CAC's website. Great view. But the emblem looks exactly like, if you see the pictures anywhere, it's exactly like it. I love it. It's a really great custom altogether. But like I said, the main selling point for me, as well as on the Kix figure, is definitely the emblem and the detail taken to make these troopers. Very nice. We're going to get into some more general detailing, but something right here, hopefully you can see. Again, it's going to be hard to see, but I'll when I take the camera off the stand, I'll show you. Echo has his has the handprint on the chest, as many of you know, and it looks really nice. Again, really great in detail. I wish I could get you a better view, and hopefully I can later on in the video, which is really nice. Now, I know he has an experimental ARC Trooper, so I'll put him back and show you an actual ARC Trooper, but the only thing that CAC doesn't have are backpacks for your ARC Troopers. So, as you can see, I've created my own, and you can see there's a slight difference in the coloring of each. What I do is I give a lot of the big name main characters a solid black backpack. So as you can see here, this part's gray, where that's over there is black. Even though they do not come with backpacks, that is not a downside. I don't know what possessed me to think they would, even though you never saw one in the picture, but so where they don't. But it's very easy to create them if you ever got the Commando Droid and Clone Trooper Battle Pack. You see this design. This is the exact same design as that. I love it. It works very well in the figure. It looks really nice with the figure as well. In my opinion, it does not obstruct. It obstructs little to none of the Clone Army custom work done on the figure, which is very nice. I really like it. Really cool. Next, I did talk about the cloth, so I will actually leave 5s up here, so you can see right there, and then I'm going to bring up Blitz. As you see right here on both these figures, the detailing on their hip capes, very nice. If the Trooper has detailing on his hip cape, CAC makes it. It's really nice, really cool. I love it. So right here, as everyone knows, Blitz does have his diamonds. That's that, and 5s does have the lines. That is presented on both figures, which is very nice. I really like it. Now I'm going to talk about the final selling point that really got me. Right here, I will bring out Tuck because he's the closest to the plain Trooper as I have. As you can see, if you have a regular Lego figure, if I have one sitting around right here, really quick, hopefully I don't get too blurry. See how the belt right here, all this is black lining. See how on top, that's all mixed into the figure. There's no separation. Every part of your CAC figure is the figure. It makes it very detailed. The only thing he doesn't have is detailing on the hands, but I think in some cases that would look bad. So this is very nice. As you get, like I said, the belt printing, which I consider, which goes all the way into the torso and leg connector piece, and the leg connector in the middle is white. Now we're going to cut into the separate videos to show you the detailing up close, and hopefully, again, you like this, and we're going to move right on, guys. Okay, guys, here we're going to get up close and detailed as close as we can. Hopefully I can get you a really good imaging of what I liked most about each of these troopers. I pulled these troopers out because these are the ones that that have the most detailing, or I talked about in the previous segment. That's why you do see Gregor out here. So we're gonna get. I'm gonna zoom right in. We're gonna start with we're gonna start with Tup because he's got the most basic. So I'm hoping this white on white will work. So we're gonna get you right up close to the figure. So here we go, the nice close-up image. As you can see, camera zoomed in really well, like I was talking about. So you can see all parts of this figure are printed. And again, I'll show a side-by-side comparison. Like I said, what I like the most about the figure is this does not appear. As a lot of us agree, this does look good, and it's really nice what LEGO can do. CAC tops that and giving it a nice overall print, mixing it together, getting yourself the perfect figure, even if it's as a basic printing as the base layer. Okay, so we're gonna move on. I'm gonna pull out Echo because he's next in line. So as I said, detailing to all these troopers are very nice. I'm gonna try to get a little closer because right there we go. That looks really nice. Hopefully that's not too blurry for you all. So as I said, his detailing is very nice, and as you can see in this image right here, you can easily define Echo's handprint. It's great work. I almost consider it beautiful and flawless. Now, of course, everyone can get picky on how the fingers and hands should go, but I mean, the idea of the print in general is really nice. I love it. That's, again, why I recommend CAC, the detailing. So we're going to pull this back out. I'm going to bring out actually two figures, Fives and Blitz. Turn them sideways for you. Maybe zoom in a little more. There we go. I still want you to be able to see the, because with these guys we're going to talk about the cloth, which is really nice. So like I said, as you easily could see Blitz's, as well as Fives, the cloth is very well done and detailed, and even, I will say, as time has passed since I did get Fives, my first CAC figure, I've noticed a little bit of change, which is really nice, and I love it. Again, nice detailing, great, and then once again, as you can see over there on Blitz, nice detailing, not just for the figures, but as the cloth pieces are very well done. So you can see the little separate definition in the pauldrons as well, which are very nice. It has very nice work to it. Next, I'm going to show you Kix, and then we're going to go into Fox, and then Gregor. So right here, I'm really hoping we can get a nice view of this. See if I can get a little closer. There we go. That looks beautiful. So as you can now see, guys, his medic emblem. If I had a picture, I'd show you it side by side, but I don't. But like I said, as far as I can tell, it's as accurate as I've seen almost any other custom site do it. It was very nice on the figure, very nice coloring within it. But once again, this is one of the fine factors that does showcase CAC's detailing on their figure, as small a detail as it can get. Now we're going to bring out Fox, because I did talk about that. I'm sure a lot of you are all curious. See what that looks like. So, yeah, as you can see, again, these all look better, 100 times better, in my opinion, in person, because it's hard for the camera to really pick up every detail. But as you can easily tell, even in this image, the Coruscant security, or just Coruscant symbol, is very well defined and very well shown. Like I said, a very nice figure overall, Fox is, but this definitely is a selling point for the figure, as well as, once again, showcasing CAC's great work. I also have him here to show you, as I talked about, their accessories, such as the sun visor. For a lot of you who have the Clone Wars Clone Trooper, you know there's the hole put on the side of the helmet to attach the headlamp, the rangefinder, their version of the sun visor. What's really nice is CAC's visor clips right into, there's this little indent along the helmet like you see on all the Clone Troopers. It snaps right in, and then you still have room to attach the CAC or the LEGO light. Oh, no, my bad. CAC does not make a light, but CAC's rangefinder, or LEGO's rangefinder, as well as their LEGO's lamps, which is very nice. Really makes me happy, because I know the Phase I know the Phase 2 figures made by LEGO do not have this accessory, Clone Wars or non, and it really makes me happy. Okay, finally we're going to show you Gregor, because he's got nice little bit of detailing kind of everywhere. Unfortunately, the one part on Gregor that I really do like is going to be difficult to show, so we're going to start the really easy and obvious part, are the dashes on the helmets. Hard to make out, again, on camera, so I'm going to try to get as close as I can. So it's hard to tell, once again, on camera, but in CAC's picture, as well as hopefully any pictures I may be providing, as well as this video, and as well as my word is, but the detailing on Gregor, such as the tally marks, are very nice and very well presented. For the ones you see on Rex, they're just like Rex's, but obviously really varied and nicely sketched out, which I really do like. Secondly, which is hard to see here, hopefully it'll be easier to see on his arm, but his emblem, which I don't know if people really know what that means. Unfortunately, I do not. But hard to tell here, but in person, it looks very, for as tiny as a detail as it is, it looks very nice. I'm going to turn Gregor to this. Try to see if I have the shoulder. Yes, the shoulder has it. Once again, it's very tiny. Once again, showing the side, you do get the emblem. Again, hard to see on camera, but it looks very nice. You've got to take my word for it. If not, really look into pictures taken of this figure. It's really nice. I really do love it. There's a nice capture point for the figure, but also while we're here, I can also get into the fine arm detailing of the plates shown, as you saw probably on Kicks as well as on Fox. You did see how CAC does take time to decal the arms. As you can see from those figures to this figure, detailing is really designed for the trooper or the trooper type, which is really nice and what I do really enjoy about the figure. Also, while we're in Commandos, we're going to back up a little bit, they do make, unlike for our troopers, they do have the Commando backpack. Obviously, each Commando backpack is designed based around the art, or the Commando it goes with. So as you can see right here, this is Gregor's, which is really close to the plane, or in other words, I'm pretty sure Fi's own Commando battle backpack. But so that's pretty much another cool feature, another thing they sell along with accessories. The other thing they do sell is weapons, which I'm going to get into as well as in the next minute. Anyways, guys, that pretty much wraps up the very close detailing of all these fine troopers. I really hope you do like this. As I said, CAC is, as you just saw, a great detailing site. We're going to go into weapons really quick, and then we're going to wrap this up. See you guys in the next segment. Hey guys, we're back in the next segment, reviewing their weapons. CAC offers a variety of weapons for not just your clone troopers, but yeah, excuse me, but as well as your droids, which is really cool, really nice. I'm glad CAC has done that. CAC's weapons do range from every single weapon you see in the Clone Wars and every weapon you do see outside in other parts of the Star Wars universe, which I really do like. So right here I have several weapons on and off screen that I do had to really show their design. We're going to go through the basic weapons that I have and that a lot of you guys are probably going to want to purchase. So we're going to get right into it. We're going to start with Tup and the normal DC-15 blaster. Just going to remove all these fine figures. We're going to put Tup out. So as you can see, as the image does finally come into complete view, it does show the detailing of, yes, the Clone Trooper DC-15 blaster. In my opinion, this is, again, what I've seen online. I have looked around to several other custom sites, and I have declared for me, this is everything CAC is everything custom I own, unless gotten in a trade, but that's not the point. CAC, like I said, is my go-to for not just figures, but their weapons. So what's really nice is you can easily tell in this picture this image, whatever you want to call it. It looks very nice. Looks exactly like the blaster you see on the Clone Wars and in the movies. So hopefully that'll clear up a little bit. So that looks really nice. As you can see on the figure, it looks really nice, really great. Yeah, not much to talk about weapon to weapon, otherwise to show you how much it does look alike the real version you see in the animated cartoon as well as the live actions. So that is your DC-15 blaster. Now we have Commander Cody sporting the DC-15 rifle. We're actually going to extend that out for all you guys to see the very nice blaster. So as you can obviously tell right here, again, another fine image I'm able to bring to you guys detailing the fine rifle in its all glory. As you can tell, it looks exactly from the really detailing of the front, to the sighting and designs, to the lower part of the rifle. It all matches up, all looks really nice and really swell. I'm going to show you the other side. As you can see, it looks very nice. It's hard to tell, but on this weapon, really every weapon CAC has, they try to, if it's shown in the Clone Wars where the magazine or clip might go, it's identified there on the CAC weapon. So here, next, again, I powered from my phone going off, but this is such a long video, I did want to keep this next to me. So right here we have Commander Fox sporting the what is titled on his on the page as the dual-wield Rex pistols. So they are the pistols obviously used by Rex and every other clone in the army. Hard to tell the detail because a lot of this is not just the shape. The shape obviously has it, but along on the kind of like the inside grooves. It's really hard. There we go. That's a good image right there. As you can see right there, the lines. Oops. The lines there going all the way down are very nice. Very well detailed gun. Just coming off, as you can see, his molding system is great. I really love this blaster. And when you do order these, if you order them with the figure, those pistols do come with two. So you always can buy two with the figure. You have to back up here to show hard case sporting the CAC Z6 minigun. As we all see in the Clone Wars series, the fine minigun that all those gun-ho troopers love to use. As many of them say, less yapping, more blasting. So right here, we got, again, it's a very, I'm not gonna lie, it's a very fragile. It's in three pieces. There's the main gun piece, the handle, and the rotating piece. Yes, the piece in front does rotate. So as you can see kind of by the angle of the weapon, you can't get it exactly is, but that shouldn't stop you from ordering the weapon due to the detailing just on the gun in general. You can see all the little indents and designs, and hopefully without tipping it over, I'm just going to show you that it rotates. So you can see it rotates, very nice. A very fine piece that I really like to have in my arsenal. I think you guys will too. Hopefully I can order a couple more of those when I do order my Commander Thorn. Yes, I am planning on ordering the Commander Thorn. He is definitely gonna get his minigun. Next we're gonna go into, again, another heavy weapon sported by the clone troopers. The plasma rocket. Again, a very well designed piece. Obviously not a lot to detail except, you know, the actual shape other than just a normal bazooka look. It's very nice. It does have the arm or the hand guard where the trigger is. When you turn, hopefully you can get the detailing right there. We'll see if it'll, yeah, you can see it right in there. It's kind of like a square area where the sight and stuff would be. It's very nice, very well shown. It's like I said, it really sells it. And in case you're really wondering, there actually is a hole right in there. So yeah, that's pretty cool. We're gonna go into the next heavy weapon, and the last, other than the Commando, as we all know, the mortar. Something really cool. I ordered it with my Dogma, my Pup, and I think my Jessie. I can't remember exactly. I might even order them with my Hardcase, but I do have 3 of these. Very fine, very cool. They do come in 3 parts: the stand, the base, and the mortar tube. Very nice. I really do like it. Yeah, it's a very nice piece. Hopefully that'll also give you the detailing. But it's almost like the rocket in detailing, but obviously looks like the mortar, where it does have the sight. It does have this cool thing so you can attach it to the back. It is just a little short, so it will fit on there, but not as snug as some people would probably desire. But again, a very fine weapon. Definitely propose you get it. So first off in the Commando arsenal, we have the DC, I think it's just a 17 blaster. But anyways, it's the Commando blaster as it is on the site. It looks like, if you haven't played the Public Commando game, seen any of these guns, it looks exactly like it. Very nice. I definitely, if I order more Commandos, they're definitely going to get it. Get this fine weapon. And yes. Okay, we're also going to have him sporting the anti-tank or armor attachment in pink. I got this as a freebie. CAC does send you freebies, roughly 3 to 4 freebies per package. So it's obviously, as you probably know, it is the anti-tank version of the DC Commando Blaster. So that's all it is, the exact same base design with the added attachment. Finally, the Commando Arsenal, which I own, I got as a freebie. Yes, the Commando pistol. Looks really nice, really cool. I plan on ordering 1 or 2 of these in black. As you can see, obviously shown today, they are ordered an assortment of colors from chrome to dull chrome to black. Yeah, so that's the pistol, as you can see. Very detailed. Hopefully we can get in here before I run out of time. I'm just going to attach it to Gregor, because he's right here. For your underwater needs, you get a scuba blaster. Looks exactly like it from the Water Wars, if that's the episode what it's called. Again, very nice figure, very nice weapon. Finally, we have the droid weapon, the droid blaster. Looks very nice. I am running out of time here, so I'm going to give you another side view. Exactly like it. And to wrap it up really quickly in the last 10 seconds, the Viro blade. Right there. Very well detailed piece. So we're going to move on to the next segment. Hey guys, before we wrap up this video, something that's really important that comes with every CAC order other than the freebies and, of course, what you ordered are his Clone Army Customs business cards. I have several different versions due to my multiple orders, so I'm going to try to separate them out really quick. Give you all a great look at each one. So we're going to go in from the order that I received them in, and if not exact order, they're within the order in which they were pretty close to the order I received them in. So we're going to start with the first one I have. You get each of these. This was the first one I ordered back when I ordered my 5s. I pardon for the glare. So you can see it's got his my bad, his website, his email, and his Twitter, as well as his Facebook. Now on the back, each one says thank you for your purchase, as well as Clone Army Customs, with some detailing on the back. The next one I got is, as you can see here, Commandos. Once again, all cards do say his name, and then all the other information as presented on the other card. Here's the back of this card. Now these are all the cards that I have gotten over my purchases. I don't know. The cards you receive are random. I don't know if he keeps track. The odds of that are very small. But here's the next one, the other Commando Squad. Hard to tell, but all in black. Very nice. Actually, with your everyone's favorite Commando, Commando Gregor. Next, 212th Division, which looks very nice card, cool little B on the back. Next, the 501st with hard case 5s and Rex, as well as 2 other troopers. As you can tell, other than his figures and his weapons and the cloths and the accessories for each trooper, he puts they put great time into making their business cards. So these all came. These next 3 other ones are my most recent orders. So you have here Commander Gree. So yeah, as you can see, they switched the orientation of the front, but not the back. Appreciate the business. Again, as you can tell, all cards are generically the same idea, title, all the contact information, and the back says thank you for your business. And actually, looks like on this one, they've added the YouTube channel. There we go. As we have the Galactic Marines Wolf. Appreciate your business. As you see in this picture, there are the Star Corps pistols. There are other weapons I do not have that he has on the site. Please, once again, go to the site to check out everything. The thing he does not have on there, unfortunately, are his business cards. So right here, Captain Rex, again, all the new with the new YouTube, but otherwise all the information is the same. And on the back, you got those who know it, the cool image of Rex jumping and shooting. So there you go, guys. Those are all the business cards I have received from just great orders over the years. So really quick, that's pretty much all the business cards for you guys. So we're gonna end up and wrap up the video. Hopefully, again, you've enjoyed this, but those are the business cards. You get each with every order, and let's wrap up the video, guys. Hey guys, welcome to the just the wrap up. I'm sorry it's been so long. For those of you who probably watched the Clone Army, this will be uploaded after the Clone Army, of course. This is probably even longer, but just because there's so much detail and so much credit, I want to give Clone Army Customs Taylor Page, the founder, the owner, and his entire team for all the great work they've done. So yeah, again, I don't know what my word may mean nothing more than the rock on the side of the road, but order from them, guys. If you're looking for custom figures, weapons, and accessories, this is the best place to get them all in one. As you see here, my entire 12 CAC Clone Trooper collection. I'm going to go over them really quick, and then we'll end out the video completely. Clone Captain Gregor, ARC Trooper Blitz, ARC Trooper Mai. He's considered a plain ARC Trooper on the website, but I call him my ARC Trooper Captain Crossfire. ARC Trooper 5s, Experimental ARC Trooper, Experimental Commando Echo, Commander Fox, 501st Medic Kix, Hardcase, Jesse, Tup, Dogma, and the 212th Commander Cody. So that's pretty much me and my entire Clone Army collection, as well as my opinions and views on the site itself. Again, if you're, for some odd reason, you're not already wanting to go buy these figures or look into them, and for some reason you're still unsure, go to their website, email them, contact them through Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. They have an Instagram too. So, yeah, but that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed my CAC collection. Hopefully I will be adding more in the future, but hopefully, guys, more than anything, you want to go out and buy your own. It's worth every penny you pay, I promise. Anyways, guys, please buy these figures, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Please rate, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in another video.